Private equity's stranglehold on U.S. healthcare is shocking and immoral. No surprise how the healthcare industry is corrupt by Big Pharma. They control the doctors and force them to prescribe medication that even the patient does not need. They have a great line nowadays, like the famous fake news: "It is a preventive measure." You will need to see immediately a mental institution if you fall into their traps. How do doctors get compensated by Big Pharma? In the past, they used to give cash, but nowadays, they are a little more sophisticated by offering stock options and fake conferences in resorts where they will wine and dine their top prescribers. Think twice when a doctor tells you something. You will need to study and get at least 3 or more medical opinions. Check the side effects of the prescribed drugs. If the disease does not kill you, the medications will. What has been surprising is the fact that private equity firms have infiltrated the U.S. healthcare system and are literally taking over. This is a serious problem that needs to be addressed, as it is having a negative effect on patients and their access to quality care. For years, private equity firms have been using their money and influence to purchase healthcare providers and medical practices, leaving patients with fewer options, higher prices, and less access to care. Private equity firms such as KKR, Blackstone, and Apollo Global Management are buying up hospitals, nursing homes, and physician practices. They are then able to consolidate services, reduce overhead, and increase profit margins by cutting costs and raising prices. This has led to a situation where patients are being charged more for less care. In addition, these private equity firms are often more concerned with short-term profits than providing quality care. This means that they are more likely to make decisions that benefit their bottom line rather than provide the best care for patients. For example, they may close down a hospital in a rural area, even if it is the only hospital for miles around, in order to increase profits. This situation is shocking and immoral, according to healthcare experts. Private equity firms are not held to the same standards or regulations as other healthcare providers, and they are profiting off of vulnerable patients who are desperate for care. This is especially concerning in an era when the cost of healthcare is already high and access to care is limited. In order to address this problem, state and federal governments need to take action. They should put regulations in place to ensure that private equity firms are held accountable for their actions and that patients are protected from undue costs and limited access to care. In addition, healthcare providers should consider ways to resist the takeover of their practices by private equity firms. This could include the formation of physician-owned networks or joining together to form group purchasing organizations in order to protect their independence. Private equity's stranglehold on the U.S. healthcare system is a serious problem that needs to be addressed. It is unfair to patients and is preventing them from getting the care they need. It is up to both state and federal governments, as well as healthcare providers, to take action to protect patients and ensure they have access to quality care. Here is a ranking of the top 10 U.S. hedge funds and their investments in healthcare. 1. KKR. Healthcare investments include Ascension Health, Envision Healthcare, and Change Healthcare. 2. Blackstone. Healthcare investments include Team Health, Optum, and MedExpress. 3. Apollo Global Management. Healthcare investments include HCA Healthcare, Tenet Healthcare, and Healthscope. 4. Carlyle Group. Healthcare investments include DaVita, Medical Properties Trust, and Ortho Clinical Diagnostics. 5. CVC Capital Partners. Healthcare investments include LabCorp, IMS Health, and Bosch Health. 6. Bain Capital. Healthcare investments include Caremark, United Surgical Partners International, and CVS Health. 7. TPG Capital. Healthcare investments include DaVita Medical Group, United Health Group, and Humana. 8. Goldman Sachs, healthcare investments include Express Scripts, McKesson, and Aetna. 9. Warburg Pincus, healthcare investments include Ardent Health Services, Kindred Healthcare, and CarePoint Health. 10. Oaktree Capital, healthcare investments include DaVita Medical Group, Surgery Partners, and Yashas Healthcare. BlackRock is one of the world's largest asset management firms and a major player in the healthcare industry. As a result, it has a large influence on the decisions made by the healthcare industry. BlackRock's healthcare investments are focused on companies that offer services such as healthcare technology, managed care, and drug distribution. The firm also invests in healthcare real estate, pharmaceuticals, and medical devices. In total, BlackRock's healthcare investments are estimated to be worth over $100 billion. BlackRock's influence on the healthcare industry is due to its size, financial resources, and the fact that it owns large stakes in many healthcare companies. This means that the firm has significant voting power and can influence decisions made by the companies it invests in. For example, BlackRock has been known to advocate for cost-cutting measures and reduced healthcare spending. In addition, BlackRock's investments in the healthcare industry can have a significant impact on the industry's regulations and policies. For example, the firm's investments in pharmaceutical companies can influence the development of new drugs and the prices charged for them. Overall, BlackRock's influence on the healthcare industry is significant. Its investments in the industry can have a major impact on the industry's regulations, policies, and decision-making. This is why it is important for policymakers to be aware of the firm's investments and take steps to ensure that its influence is used in the best interest of patients and the public. BlackRock and their investments in healthcare. Top 10 investments. 1. United Health Group. 2. McKesson Corporation. 3. DaVita Healthcare Partners. 4. Express Scripts. 5. Humana. 6. Caremark. 7. Aetna. 8. Tenet Healthcare. 9. LabCorp. 10. CVS Health.